This is Christians 7. Affirmabant autem hanc fuisse summam vel culpae suae vel errores. Affirmabant, there's your verb right up front. It's kind of unusual. Autem, however, they confirmed that this was the sum of their guilt or error. All right. So we're still talking about the Christians who are under interrogation. Quod essent soliti stato die. The fact that, this one's always tough. This is not because, it's not qui quae quod. It's like a semicolon here. Here's the sum of their guilt. That essent soliti, they were accustomed, look at that, essent soliti, imperfect subjunctive there, wow. Stato die, on a set day, what is that? Ablative of time when, ablative absolute, could be either. Ante lucem, before dawn, convenire, to come together. Oh yeah, active, infinitive, pres, yep. And, okay, that's the first thing they were accustomed to do. Next thing is dicere, I think? Yeah. And Carmen Christo quasi Deo dicere. And to say a prayer to Christ as though he's a God. Quasi, great word. Now that's an English word too, quasi. And so this is what the Christians do. And Pliny's explaining this to the emperor. This is what it means to be Christian. Secum invicem seque sacramento non in scelus, blah, blah, blah. Let's do a little bit here. To say a prayer and with each other. Invicem means in turn. That's actually an adverb. Seque obstringere. This goes together. It means to bind oneself or take a promise, take an oath, swear an oath. To swear an oath, sacramento, well, that's the ablative, with an oath, non in scelus aliquod, not in any kind of crime. Said, but, here's their oath, ne furta, ne latrocinia, ne adulteria committerant. And here's 1, 2, 3 things. These are all accusative plural neuters, all right, because the nominative and accusative of all neuters is always the same in Latin and Greek, and the plural always ends in A. Okay, committerant is your verb, imperfect subjunctive. Nice. Because of this negative purpose clause, they swear an oath not to commit. 1. Furta. So for that I've got thefts. 2. Latrocinia. And for that I've got robberies. They can be a bunch of things. 3. Adulteria. Not to commit adulteries. Oh, okay, so this oath binds Christians, sacramento, with an oath not to do bad stuff. They're supposed to be good people. Interesting. Ne fidem fallerant. Okay, here's another purpose clause, another imperfect subjunctive and a purpose clause. Not to break their oath. Something like that. Yeah, break faith. And number 3, purpose clause, ne abnegarant, another imperfect subjunctive. Very good. Nice symmetry here. Not to refuse their deposit having been demanded by name. So this is all legalese. It really means not to default on your debts. Right? So when your debt's called in, you don't refuse to pay the deposit. So, neither a lender nor a borrower be, kind of like Shakespeare there. So, so interesting. These are all the things that Pliny describes to Emperor Trajan as being Christian activities, what they swear to do. This is what makes them distinct. And if you think about it, these are all things that the Roman Empire might like to see, especially the paying your debts.